Dude, you've never seen anything like it, homie. He started deadlifting, boxes, up, deadlifting, boxes, down, deadlifting, boxes, up. There were a lot of boxes, down, deadlifting, boxes, up, deadlifting, boxes, down, deadlifting, boxes, up. There were a lot of boxes, down. He was, excuse me, up. He was, sorry, down. He was, listen, up. He was deadlifting, boxes, up, deadlifting, boxes, down, deadlifting, boxes, up. There were a lot of boxes. What up? It's Garage Gym Homie, and today I'm reviewing Frenzy Labz Ravage Ravanger. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this whole meat. Hey man, I hope you're feeling good. Living from the heart, man, staying out of your head. I got in my head this morning, man. I'm gonna be straight with you. I got in my head. I opened up my YouTube app, man, and read some of the comments from my video. There's a couple jokers in there who started talking junk to me, man, about the music I listen to. They call it satanic music, saying that I preach about being close to God, but I listen to rap music, and it's not godly, man. And I started, I got defensive, homie. I started to get irritated, man. I was like, they're judging me. I took a breath, man, and I remembered the only time I get angry, man, is if I'm scared of something. And what was I scared of in the moment? This just happened, man. Just before I started working out, I was like, you know what? I'm scared because they're right, man. I fall short all the dang time, and I've done a lot of work. Like, I've cut out, like, TV pretty much completely, man. I don't really watch TV. I definitely don't watch the news. I don't watch, like, I'm not just a guy who, like, sits there and mindlessly watches movies a lot. You know, like once in a while, me and my girl will sit there and, like, turn on a show or something I enjoy, but I try and be, like, pretty conscious of just watching, like, mindless garbage. So I didn't even get cable in my house. My girl moved in, and all of a sudden now she insisted on getting cable. So I have cable back, but I don't watch it, man. That's for her. But I do, man. I find myself listening to music all the time that doesn't feel good for I'm like, what are they saying? And I've cut out, like, a lot of the disgusting music, but I still enjoy rap, man. Like, I love listening to rap. I've always loved rap. I love to rap. I love freestyling. I love rap music, man. So I haven't been ready to completely cut it out. And I don't know that I need to, homie, because some clowns on YouTube said so. However, I do appreciate you holding me accountable. I don't think your motives were good. I think you're, trying to be funny, or not be funny, but just kind of talk junk. Like, I don't think you were coming from a good place. But I do appreciate you holding me accountable, and that's why I say together, let's get this dang muscle to lift each other up. So I'm going to take a look at it, man. I am going to take a look at it. I'm not ready to cut out rap music because I love training to it, man. It's stimulating, and it gets me fired up, but I am going to take a look at it, man. So I do appreciate you, and that's what I got, man. Let's get down to business. This was sent to me by SupKing. Supkings.com, discount code GGH15 if you like what I have to say about it. Let's get right into the facts, man. Supplement facts. One scoop is 13.6 grams. I just want to say a level scoop is 11 grams. So I'd put it on the scale, man. You got to do a heaper if you're going to get the right. But be careful, man. I'm going to tell you why. You get 25 servings in containers. This is a very cool tub. Probably their coolest tub they've come out with. And this is what they're giving us. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. Glycer, which is for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering. Glycerol, 3 grams for the pumps. Taurine, 1 gram. L-tyrosine, 1 gram. Lion's mane, homie, 500 milligrams. That's for the, that's for some focus, man. Some healthy focus. Caffeine anhydrous, 325 milligrams. Then you got this alpha GPC that gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. Homie, women don't like you, son. 300 milligrams. Because you're on people's YouTubes, man, commenting about things. Nonsense. No, I'm just kidding. That gets you focused in, man. Theobromine, 100 milligrams. That's a cousin to caffeine, man. That gets some stimulation. Pink Himalayan salt, 100 milligrams. Dendrobromium, 75 milligrams. That's the new DMA. Homie, shut your mouth, son. I ain't no dang DMA. There's people saying also, oh, dendrobromium's the new DMAA replace. Shut up, homie. You know, dendrobromium feels like DMAA. Panda uses dendrobromium. Does a Panda stuff feel like DMAA to you? Synephrine hydrochloride, 35 milligrams. GBB, man, 25 milligrams. That's why you got to be careful with this. That GBB is deadly, homie. That makes you sweat your nuts off like an hour after your training. Huperzine A, 10 milligrams. That's it, man. So it's a healthy looking label for the most part. Daily driver with some good focus, healthy focus, pumps, whatever, nothing crazy, and some thermogenics and whatever. And then there's this warning, this is not a dietary supplement. It is strictly to be utilized in a research lab for research purposes. This and that. It's a chemical compound not intended for human consumption, like some dark energy type stuff, man. So I took the drink, man. I came down. It was time for some serious iron pump. So I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know whether this just felt like the label. And I'm like, okay, Frenzy Labz trying to come out with like a freaking... what do you call it? Like a compliant pre-workout, you know, instead of their crazy dmba stuff? Or is this like a fake label and this has like some crazy goods in it, man? So I took the drink, I came down. This was a captain's drink, Blue Raz Candy, homie. It was nice. It was enjoyable. It was light, wasn't crazy, wasn't like super sweet, didn't make your face pucker up or anything like that. You drink it, you move on. I came down, man, and I'm like, I'm looking for it, homie. I'm waiting, man. I'm about to get fired up to pump some iron, man. Look, man, this is what I'm going to say, homie. I'm going to say this. I didn't really feel anything from this, man. I don't know what it is. I didn't really feel anything. And I felt something I'm going to talk about. I came down. I was like, where's the beta? The beta didn't really come through. And then... I felt like maybe some caffeine energy, something like a little bit, maybe like 200 milligrams it felt like of some caffeine. And then about 25 minutes after taking it, I felt like this feeling like, okay, there's some focus coming in. Oh, and then I looked in the mirror, I'm like, this has that like, maybe it's got like that DMBA focus that you kind of got to look for, that's not like super apparent. But then that feeling went away and I was left with just really nothing, man. This wasn't it for me, homie. Now, the one thing I do believe was even the pumps, man, like I didn't feel anything extraterrestrial, like with 3 grams of glycerol. I don't know, man. This one just wasn't it for me, homie. I hate to do this because Sup King sent it to me. And I certainly don't think I'm going to sell it from this review. But I ain't shining no schlong. I got to be honest with you, homies. Frenzy Labz, God bless their soul, they're very hit and miss for me. They had a Demolish was a pretty good pre-workout. Not crazy, but pretty good. Stim Shady was a fire pre-workout. They had another pre-workout or fat burner that was completely bunk. And this didn't do anything for me, except I do believe there was some GBB in here. I mean, I can't confidently say that this had any of the ingredients in here. I felt maybe a little beta-alanine came and went, and maybe a little caffeine. Like, I do feel like maybe like I had a cup of coffee or something. But as far as the other ingredients, man, or definitely any illicit ingredients, I didn't feel anything, man. Like, to be straight with you, homies, like, I do feel that there was GBB in here, or is GBB in here, because I was definitely spritzing a little, like, toward the end of my training to after my training, not super uncomfortable, no crazy nose runs, but I do believe like 25 milligrams of GBB. So there's definitely something in here, they say. Nothing to be scared of, but it was very uneventful for me. There was no mood elevation, no buzz, no focus, no heart rate action. I mean, my heart rate was low the whole time. It just didn't hit me, man. I don't know what to say. That's what I got for you, man. I hate to do this to Frenzy Labs. They seem like fine folks over there, and Sup Kings is my dog. But I can't tell you to buy this one, and I didn't feel it at all, man. So I'm just giving my honest review. Like, I didn't feel it at all, really, man, besides that GBB. I mean, which I'm kind of like, all right, man, it's kind of cool I didn't feel it, because the next one I won't feel guilty when I take like a high stim hitter that slaps, man. Keep my tolerance down. But it's not my tolerance, man. I took a daily driver this week that like felt great, man, by what's shifted. It was like 250 milligrams of caffeine, and that was the only stimulant. And I was like training like a maniaco. And before I took this, just so you know, I got over 8 hours of sleep. So it's not my tolerance. It's not like I was tired that, like I was up ready to go. And this didn't do really anything for me, man. So I'm sorry to do this, Frenzy Labs, sir. And for you people commenting about my music choice, I just want to say I love you, I appreciate you, and I fall short constantly, and I am going to take a look at it. That's where I'll leave it there. I'm not committing to cutting out rap music, because a couple people I don't know in the comments made a comment that I'm not a man of God since I'm listening to rap music. I don't believe that, homie. I'm God is number one in my life. But I do fall short, man, and I can always grow. Constantly, I want to be growing, man. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for calling me out. Whether your motives were good or not, I don't think they were, but the message is what's important. And there is a lot of toxic lyrics in rap music, and I'm trying to be more conscious of what I'm putting in my ears, so I will take a look at it. God bless all of you, man. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.